action. Let me turn you up, Henry. All right, say something, Henry.
Good morning, everybody.
There we go. Good morning, July 2nd. The only July 2nd of 2021 we are ever going to have. And today's main watch.
Let's say something, Henry. Mine off. Good morning,
MRIN. You know what? So Henry can only be here with us for a short time today because his boss is a slave driver and making him go to work early.
I have to open up the store because he's off.
Oh, he's off today.
Yeah.
Hey Henry, that the wave that you made me buy is working out okay.
Yeah, I'm watching it. I was just about to tell you that.
Okay, so since Henry has to leave early, I just kind of want to pick Henry's brain a little bit and see, go through his trade ideas before we go on to my rant.
Yeah, so I just put it in the chat. I'm long wave from 20. It's a low float IPO. IPO's been hot lately. They've been running the first few days. So I'm long from 20 bucks. I'm long BSQR from $5. It had a recent run, pulled back. It's popping today. Volume's coming in. And I'm long BLIN from yesterday from 6. That's moving again right now.
Hold on. Go back to BSQR. I'm going to look at this daily real quick. And you got long at what?
I bought the top this morning pre-market at $5, so.
Okay. It's gapping up though.
Yeah.
And what else?
BLIN.
Blend. How do I not have that one up here?
I bought that yesterday, and I held for that whole painful drop.
Oh, yes. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I bought it at $6 pre-market yesterday, and I held.
Damn, you held all day long.
Well, we were busy at work and stuff, and I'm mad that I didn't freaking see it in the afternoon. I would have added down in the 490s.
Holy shit.
But anyway, I got lucky.
So now it's coming back.
And then I still have 10 shares left of CPOP from $40.
C-pop. Pop. C-pop. Damn. Did they have news?
Oh, it's a recent IPO.
Oh, another. Yeah, recent IPOs have been hot.
But I wish sell at $100 since it hit 90-some bucks this morning. I have a wish sell for $100. Okay,
speaking of recent IPOs, you're right, Henry. Recent IPOs have been hot lately. It's almost like a new sector momentum type thing. So Alpha is a recent IPO, isn't it? Yeah, Alpha is a recent IPO. See, it IPO'd back in May, so last month. See, so Alpha is, I think Alpha is a decent dip buy today. I think Alpha is going to bounce today. Now, I don't have a position on Alpha, but you know, it's sold off for 3 days. It looks like it's starting to hold and go sideways a little bit. So I think Alpha, there's a pretty good chance it maybe bounces and starts squeezing towards the highs again today. MOXC is holding up really nice. Look at that, dude. MOXC wants to test the highs. This is one of those meme stocks, huh?
I think so. I don't know.
What about FFHL? Look at that one. Look at the daily chart on FFHL. FFHL is going to break out, dude. Look at that. Holding near the highs. I think FFHL is a potential long.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this. Look, okay, so that first day it had the big gap up, huge volume, right? It dipped, and now on low volume, it's just been grinding back, testing the highs. FFHL. I need to get that up over here too.
Jax is looking good too. JAX.
That one's just a grinder.
Yep.
Space. Didn't Space gap up huge today? Look at that. Number 5 dip buy on Space. Look at that. Pulls back. Yes, definitely. But Space is too high price for me to want to buy. So I think it's gapping up today. Yep, look at that. Gapping up to the 50s. Damn, shorts are getting squeezed there. Another one, AAUD. Have you been watching that one, Henry?
What one?
AAUD. You been watching that one? Or AUUD. You been watching that one at all?
Oh, what's that doing? I traded that.
That one, dude, it's holding up, man. There's a lot of shit holding up. Good morning, Bison.
Yeah, I took a loss on that one. God damn it. If I would have held.
Look at that dip buy right there. Perfect
2 more
number.
days, I'd be at even.
Yesterday was a perfect dip buy opportunity. Missed that yesterday.
Oh, my wave is starting to get some volume.
So Henry says the recent IPOs are hot, and he's expecting Wave to go to the moon. This is some nice consolidation here, man. Look at that consolidation, you know. Yeah, I could see Wave going. And, dude, look at this range that it has from 10 all the way to 40 in the pre-market. What?
Yeah.
I don't have a float on trade ideas for this. Do you have a float?
Thinkorswim says 4.399 million.
Okay, so roughly 5 million.
But sometimes, remember, Thinkorswim, like, you tell me, I say it has 20 million, yours say 15 million, so sometimes it's actually higher. But it's a low float regardless.
Well, my only position, I have some MRIN. Okay, MRIN has been my big winner for the week. I've been trading this one all week long. I was long Monday at 6 from $6. Jesus Christ. And I thought I was long from 6 on Monday, and I thought that I was crushing it by selling. I think my last sell was like at 11. Here, let me pull up a 15-minute chart. There it is. So Monday I was buying this at 6. And then it squeezed up into the afties. I sold some. I was selling into the after hours at 8.50, and then I sold some at 11. I almost nailed the top, and then in the morning I held some shares overnight, and in the morning I dip bought it around 9, and then it pushed towards the pre-market highs, and I got out in the 11s, and then it went all the way to 18. So I missed from 11 all the way to 18, but I mean that's okay. And then I did catch some short the next day into this fade, and then when it and then I got some long. I bought some, I think at 10, somewhere in the 10s. I can't remember exactly, but I sold most of it, or like 3/4 of it at 11, and then the next morning it gapped up. So this is our number 5 dip buy on MRN. So I added during this consolidation yesterday, and when it was consolidating, and then we got this massive squeeze. I remember my average was $11.37, And I remember right at the open, it dipped just a little bit. Right here, this is a 15-minute. These are 15-minute candles. It dipped just a little bit, and I added there, and then it just rocketed. Oh, it was fucking awesome, and it got halted a couple of times. That was fun. That was definitely a fun squeeze. And then yesterday it failed, and then in the after hours I seen it consolidating here. So yesterday I was like, you know what? This is holding up. I think this thing is going to squeeze. We're going into Friday. And I bought 1,500 shares at $14.20 yesterday in the after hours. And then look what we woke up to this morning. A huge gap up, which is awesome. I immediately sold 1,000 shares.
Your 1,500 shares.
I know. I immediately sold this morning. I sold 1,000 shares this morning at, I think it was in the 1760s, I think it was. And I also boxed myself short in the at 1770, and then I added to my short up here. I sold some of my long too up here in the 21s. I also boxed myself short. I think that if it has a morning spike, I think it might have a morning spike, and then I think it'll fail. And then I think on that failure, the red to green on this is 15. So you know what, Henry? Since I have such a good average on my long, as long as it as long as it holds green on the day, I may swing this to Tuesday, because we're off Monday. Don't forget that, you guys. We're off Monday. I think I might swing this to Tuesday, and never know, it might go to 30, 40. Who knows, huh, Henry?
Who knows? It's on the right track.
What? I forgot what the news was on this. Do you remember what the news was? I remember it was pretty good news. The news was solid. Let's see if I can find it. Do you remember?
Yeah, when I told you about it, you laughed about it.
Well, Henry, I laugh at all the news, all right? Because it's all garbage. It's all bullshit, and they're just trying to pump their stock. Okay? That's the Tim Sykes in me, man. I got, he was my original mentor, and he was like, don't trust any of these fucking shitty companies. They will break your heart. What's the catalyst, Henry? Do you know?
I think they were the one that had, I don't know, I'm trying to go back and put out so much stuff.
Reddit momentum? No,
I thought they put out some new technology.
Market mostly higher, beats fourth quarter views. I don't remember what the catalyst was on this. I remember it was pretty good, though. I remember thinking, oh, that's a decent catalyst. Oh, it's probably bullshit, though. All right. Fourth quarter profits. Was it an earnings winner?
No.
MRIN software stock soaring today. Okay, yeah. So anyways, now that we don't know what the catalyst is, so I will not be holding a short overnight on this. 100% sure I will not hold a short on this. So I'm already up. I woke up this morning. I was up $5,000 when I woke up this. Not quite. It was like $4,800, $4,900, give or take. So I took off 1/3, and then I sold a little bit more. So I've already made a killing on this stock today. But yes, so I will be looking to cover into a morning panic, and then after that, I'm just going to set a stop loss on my long and just let it roll.
Get your friction on.
So I don't know if you guys got any trade ideas or tickers that y'all want to throw in the chat. that you guys might like. Man, I bought some C-pop on Wednesday at 24. I think I bought 1,000 shares of C-pop at 24, and I was selling at like 26 and 29. And then Henry reminded me today that if I would have held my C-pop, I'd be up like 40 grand. I could have bought that pull. And I did, you know what? What was that one that squeezed? Neg. We need to talk about this one too. Remember whenever you mentioned it and I said, what'd you call me?
Yeah.
Neg. N-E-G. See, this one's holding up too. I got squeezed on this one on my C-pop. My C-pop profits. I gave those back on this squeeze.
Oh, and I heard it. You shorted it.
I see how it fucking spiked up and then it had that really hard yank, so then it bounced right here into like the 1550s. I tried to short it right there, and then I was like, all right, if it gets towards high a day, it's gonna reject it. So I piled in with way too many shares. I got too aggressive at like here at 16, at like 16 and 1650, and then I tried one more time and at like 17, and then it just kept holding, and it kept squeezing, and then it pulled back one more time, and then it started pushing, and I just got out. I got out and took the loss, gave back all my fucking C-pop profits. I was pissed. So I think I'm not long Alpha. I really think Alpha's going to bounce today. I mean, it's barely holding green. So Alfie, barely holding green. Recent IPO. The red to green on it is 14, whole dollar number. So I think it's going to push off of this 14. Henry wants it to go lower, don't you, Henry?
Yeah, so I can get back in it.
Hey, what about TAT? Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. You know, I never hesitate to put a bleep on his back. What about TAT? What do you think of TAT, Henry?
Looks strong.
So it's at, what's it at right now?
980.
Wow, we're gapped up huge.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is like, dude, this is 52-week highs right here. 980. Holy shit.
Low float. Thinkorswim says like 8.8 million. It's already traded 6 million volume, so it almost went through a float rotation.
Wow. Oh yeah, TAT's definitely got to be on the top watch.
I assume it's going to pull back at the open. But if it holds where pre-market, if it holds above 8.
So I'm going to be watching TAT. I am going to do my absolute best. I've said this in the past. I mean, there's been times when I've said this and I've fucking just been clicking buttons like a damn maniac. I'm going to do my, since I already made it's such a great topper to end of my week with MRIN. I'm really going to do my best to fucking not trade today. I'm just going to manage my MRIN trade. You guys know my plan. I'm looking to take profits into a morning flush on my short. And then just...
You're not going to sell your wave.
Oh, yeah. And I'm not going to sell my wave. Henry made me... Henry would not... I wasn't going to trade wave at all. But I got in at 2050. And I got in super, 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 ultra, 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 ultra small size. Because Henry would not stop bugging me about it. He was just like, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. And I was like, Henry, I don't want to buy it. I don't want to think about it. He's like, just buy it. Just trust me. I was like, fuck it. I'll buy it. Peer pressure's a bitch.
I mean, once it breaks 25, it's going to test pre-market high at 40. And you know how these low float, it's got 4 million. I mean, they move by dollars, not 10 cents.
That's true. It's looking pretty good right now, actually. I'm I'm kind of wished I would have taken more size, but I don't want to be stressed about it, so I'll just
5 seconds.
5 seconds to the open. Okay, I'm gonna pull up my MRIN just to got a little squeeze there. I'm not gonna take profits with this MRIN right here. If anything, I'll probably add to my short into this push.
Anyway, I gotta get going to work, so good luck.
Okay, see you later, Henry. Okay, I just added to my short at 23.50. Later, Henry. Okay, so I added to my shorts at 23.50, and we will see. So my new average on my short is 22.26. Wow, look at that squeeze, monster squeeze. Man, MRIN is just volatile as shit. The float on this is MRIN. You know what? Well, 9 million in the float. Okay, so that explains a lot. For some reason, I thought it was more like 16 million. Probably should have known that. All the way to 25. Okay, there's a yank. Man, this thing has some range to it. There we go. Okay, come to daddy on my short. Hell, I should probably add to my long here. But I'm not going to just yet. I'm going to wait. See how this pullback reacts. Because MRN has no signs of slowing down, and if this thing holds up today, then it's gonna go higher on Tuesday. I almost covered for a small loss right there on this pullback in the 2260s for my short, but I'm gonna wait. Man, look at the daily on this baby. Look at that. Wow, this is a breakout too, a big breakout. Man, this thing could go. We'll see though. It's looking a little stuffy up here in the 24s. Henry, he has so many positions. He's got blend, BSQR, wave, ACXP, BD, RBF. That's what we call him, the Lord of Swings. Tat with the Tat getting its ass kicked right now. Tat's failing, which we kind of thought it was going to have a pull after all that pre-market buying. Wave halted on the downside. That sucks. And you know what? I didn't get in because I didn't want my attention elsewhere. But look what's moving. Alf. I knew it was a buy. Number 5 dip buy. I knew it was a buy. So 14 up to 15. There goes Alf. Now I'd probably be taking profits if any of you guys got in. I would be taking some profits into this push on Alf. Man, nice push on Alf. Nice squeeze. And you know what? I would have taken the trade if I wasn't already in MRIN. But I hate whenever I don't like having, with my position sizes, I don't like having my attention in too many different directions right at the open. Usually 2. I've had times where I've had 3 or 4 stocks, and it's just too much for my brain to process. I'm not smart enough to handle all that. Nice squeeze on Alf. Beautiful squeeze. Look at that. All the way up to 16. Okay, now we're getting some getting a little bit of a yank, but the trend is still intact on MRIN. So trend definitely still intact. Wave still halted on the downside. We'll see if MRIN gets bought up here. TAT still failing. Now, would I dip buy this if I didn't have a current position? Would this be a potential dip buy right here? For me, probably not. I hate it when stocks gap up and then they just start failing, because it could just continue just going down. So maybe if it gets some sideways price action. So no buy for me right now. What's Neg doing? Neg's doing nothing. FFHL looks like it's FFHL on such low volume, and it's just still grinding higher. Blend dipped, little spike and dip, and now it's ripping. Okay, Wave is open now. And it got bought right back up. So I'm in from 2050. Granted, look at this. Look at Wave. See, Henry, you know what? Good. Congratulations, Henry. Thank you for causing me to get in this. I mean, he begged me, and I was like, God, he's got so much conviction with it. And I was like, all right, whatever. I'll buy it. So, thank you, Henry. Tad hitting high day scanner. Oh, no, low day scanner. OPTT hitting high day scanner. ALEC hitting high day scanner. MIND hitting high day scanner. And Wave halted on the upside again. Circuits up. Wave. When I think of Wave, I think of that song, Wave on Wave by Pat Garrett. Or Pat. Is it Pat Garrett? No, Pat Garrett's the guy that killed Billy the Kid. Anyways, it's a good tune. And Alf I would be selling. If I was long ALF right now, I would be selling almost all of my position up here at 16. Maybe hold a little bit. $2 a share in 5 minutes. Might as well take it. How's good old MRN doing? Trying to find support. I think we're going to get some more downside with MRIN. It came a long way from 14 to 25, $10 a share overnight. MIND, mind hitting high day scanner. But nah. OSG hitting the moving higher with unusually strong options scanner. Blin looking toppy up there. BLIN. Looking a little toppy up here. Investors Underground had this on his watch list for failed fall through momentum, meaning that he thought it was he says higher the better, and he was looking for a short for it. He thinks it's gonna fail into one of these pushes. All right, so either MRIN's going to form some support here. Look at that. You got a triple bottom right there on the 1 minute chart at 22.50. Or it's going to bust through this and flush some more. That's a bummer. Most people have off on Monday, so stock market is closed on Monday. Hope you guys have big plans for the weekend. I got some plans. My neighborhood, all right, we're getting some fails here. My neighborhood, we throw in some money in my neighborhood, and they go get a bunch of fireworks, and we put on a firework display in my neighborhood, so that'll be fun. Gonna go play some volleyball tomorrow, some sand volleyball, and then grill out tomorrow evening and watch some fireworks with my neighbors. And then Sunday, going to another grill out at my buddy's place. We're going to go to a parade. I'm going to take my kids to see a parade on Sunday at noon. And then in the afternoon, we're going to go to a cookout. Ooh, look at that. So I'm going to cover some into this flush here. Okay, I took some off. Let me turn this off. Yeah, so then we're going Sunday. We're going to cookout. It's gonna be a big gathering. I'm gonna go grill. My buddy's gonna make some bison meat on a Traeger. Ooh, look at Alf giving it up. I mean, this could be a potential dip buy right here. Pulling back to VWAP, you could buy it right here and then hope that it grinds back and squeezes out past high day. I mean, you look at this daily chart. I mean, this is the first green day after a 4-day sell-off. So, that'd be a potential setup right there. I mean, I'm not buying it, but I'm saying you could. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to buy it. I'm tempted to buy it, but I told myself I don't want to trade much today. Oh, just when I was going to take some more off of my MRIN short. It pops up. I'll wait. And Wave is open. Wave is open and pushing. Damn. Nice work, Henry. Well, thank you. Nice work. I'm going to text him right now. Said nice work, Henry, on Wave. Thanks for making me buy. So Wave is squeezing. I took a little bit more off here on my short into this flush at 21.90. And now there are no more shares to short at E-Trade. So I got my orders in super early on MRIN when I'm glad I did. But that sucks though, because you have to kind of estimate and guess how far you think the range is going to be. So I used yesterday as a guide on where I was looking to short and how much size I was going to take. Like this morning, I took profits in the 17s on my long, and then I took small size on my short as a starter, and then I took some and then I shorted up here in the 20s, and then I kind of used that yesterday's range. If you look at yesterday's range, I mean yesterday it went from from the 11s up to 20s. So that's $10, almost $10 of range. So I was thinking the same thing. From 14s up to 25, roughly it's going to have that much range. So, and I took bigger size here in the 20s, and then the most size up here in up here near 24. So I'm sitting green right now on both for the moment. I'm boxed in. And if anybody doesn't know what boxed in means, it means you're long a position and short a position. That ALEC is still hitting high day scanner. It's grinding up. Kind of expensive. Space dumped SPCE. It's dumping. Waves starting to pull back. Okay, hypothetically speaking. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't buy Alf. Look at Alf. Giving it up like a little bitch. Oh, I kind of want to buy it now. Alf, you know what? Alf squeezes, and it has really hard pulls. I'm going to buy some Alf. Get me in before it spikes. Okay, I'm long Alf. I finally pulled the trigger on something. Okay, I got in at, what did I get executed at? 1509. 1509, and I'm not going to stay in this for the long haul. I'm not going to be in here all day long. I mean, if this thing gets anywhere near 16, I'm going to be selling. I might even sell some at 1550. Probably will sell some at 1550. Make a few $100, and then I'll just risk the low of this candle, 1480s. So risk to reward, I'm looking at like 30 cents of risk, and potentially, hopefully, make $1. No, I probably won't make $1 because I don't think I'll hold till 1609. But maybe like 50 cents to $1. And MRIN looks like it's going testing. I thought it was about to dump. Okay, so this trend with MRIN is still intact. Look at this trend. If you draw a trend line right there from the pre-market, from the end of the pre-market consolidation till it started squeezing, you got a nice trend line right there. This thing is very, 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 very bullish. I mean, if anything, I should add to my long right here, I think, on MRIN on this dip. God. I should add. Totally should add. I'm not, though. I'm going to wait. We'll see what happens. Wave almost hit 30. Ooh. Fire? It's my fire alarm squeaking at me. Okay, Alf. Not doing shit. I mean, we got a little bounce, but kind of a weak, pathetic bounce. And I'm thinking I should have added to my long here on MRIN right there at 22. When I was covering, I should have been adding. But we'll just let it play out. I don't know if VWAP's going to... Okay, so this is... God, VWAP on Thinkorswim is so much different than... Okay, so on the E-Trade Pro software, the VWAP is at just above. It's at 23.24. So, I mean, right here where this line is, I mean, this VWAP could act as resistance. This could be... So we have a high, a lower high at 23.67, and this could act as another lower high. VWAP could reject it, and then it can make a lower low. So we'll just wait, see what happens. A little spike there. Okay, Alf boring the shit out of me now with that beautiful spike. But, I mean, it's holding. I'm just going to set a stop loss right now. So if it breaks that 1480, I'm going to get out and forget about it. I mean, my original plan was to buy it. I thought I was going to spike this morning, and I didn't buy it. So we'll just leave it alone for now. So it could hold 15 here. I think it should have a bounce close to 16. I'm thinking it will. And where are we at on MRIN? All right, so I'm wondering if this right here, so it's hanging around VWAP on the E-Trade Pro, and I'm wondering if this is going to reject. We got a little double top on the 1 minute chart there. If it's going to reject and roll over and test the lows and flush out more. If it holds this 22 and it continues to go like sideways and it looks like it's not going to flush out anymore, I may add to my long right here at 22. And I'm out of Alf. Took me out, hit my stop. So all done with that one. That sucks. That trade didn't work out. And this is why I didn't want to take a lot of trades today, was because I already made my money for the day. Ideally, what I really want to happen with MRIN, what would be best for me in my world would be MRIN fails and dumps way down here to maybe 16, 17, 18, and then dip by it way down here. Cover my short for a fucking huge gain, and then dip by it and set a stop loss and forget about it and hold it over the weekend and hope that it consolidates, gaps up, and goes higher on Monday. That would be ideal for me. And TAT, it tried to bounce, but then it got slapped down. So it kind of started to curl, popped up, and just rejected by 10. 10 just said, get the fuck out of here. Buying, morning bison. If anybody's got some trade ideas, anybody long anything, anybody got any kind of input on the chat, just throw it in. Even if your trade idea, even if you think it sucks, throw it in. It's okay. I can't tell you. I've had so many bad trade ideas. Fuck, you just saw one just now with Alf. Oh, look at that, though. I hate it when that happens, when you set the stop, and then it barely takes you out, and then just comes right back and starts to see it like, I mean, so Alpha's probably going to go back and test the highs. I mean, I think it is. Uh-oh, MRIN. We're getting some flush now. Do I buy here? To buy or not to buy? Okay, I covered some more at 21.50. How much lower is it going to go? I almost bought some there. It's getting bought up. I'm going to wait. We'll see if it can go lower. But, yeah, this is getting bought up. And, I mean, if you look at the 15... Let's look at the 15-minute chart here. Man, look at that squeeze. I don't know. I think this is going lower. When I look at this 15-minute chart, look at this 15-minute chart. Look at this 15-minute chart. So, this 15-minute chart tells me I'm not going to add to my long here because I think... And I'm going to hold my short because I think with this 15-minute chart, look at this pressure, this selling pressure here, and then we got more selling pressure here. I think that we're going to have more downside on this. I mean, this is a huge parabolic move. I think it's going to... You know what? And if I was looking at this yesterday, if you look at this 15-minute chart, so you had a high here from like Monday or Tuesday in the 1890s, right? And then you had this big U. This is a giant cup and handle right here. So you have this big giant cup and handle. It basically double tops here at 19 and then pulls back. This is another reason why I bought it at 14.20 because I was like, when I seen it at 14.20 consolidating yesterday, I was like, man, this looks like a cup and handle. This thing could gap up and go tomorrow and break out. And it did. And it fucking did. C-pop. Ooh, C-pop. C-pop. I wonder, Henry said he had a sell order at 100. I don't know, man. I think he should have just took his profits. He was in from 40. I mean, it is a multi-day runner. It is a recent IPO. But this thing could just be rolling over now. I don't know. For me right now, I got no opinion on CPOP. I don't know what to do with it. I'm afraid to dip by it. You know, and I don't want to short it. Well, I don't think there's any short shares to short anyways. I don't know. What's your bias on it, Brian? What are you think? You want to dip by it? Is that what your thought process is? All right, I'm taking more off of. I'm covering some MRIN. That's what I'm doing right now. That's why I got quiet. Covered some more. Do I add to my long here? Yes. Buy. Maybe a bad idea. I missed it though. I tried to get it at 21.20. Missed it. But I could still chase it a little bit. Just a little chase. Okay, so I added to my long. Finally, I did it at 21 or 21.32 is what I added to my long at, and I covered. I'm almost all out of my short in the low 21s. So this boxing shit is tricky. It's kind of tricky boxing stuff in. It's easier just to pick a side, okay? It's like being bisexual in stock trading. Watching my stop loss very closely. Just went at 51. So buying got long at 51 on CPOP. Dip buy. She's doing the old dip buy. So I'm assuming your stop loss is going to be 50, right? Yeah, 50 seems like a good stop loss. It's a a $0.50 mark. It's a low a day. And you got in at 51, so you're already up $3 a share. Nice dip buy. Bison, no trades yet. Nice discipline, man. No trades yet. It's all, you know what? It's really good to wait. It's really good to wait like, half an hour. 20 minutes, 15 minutes even after the market opens. It's a good rule. I mean, I don't do it near enough. I don't do it hardly at all. I'm really bad about doing it. Okay. I'm starting to become a non-believer in MRIN. I sold some of my long. Oh, I should. Yeah, I sold some of my long. I'm not. I feel like I'm fucking this trade up. I mean, look at this, up to 25. I should have been selling into that push. So yeah, I sold some of my long at 21.82. Wave pulling back to low a day at 22.50. Alf still fading. Glad I didn't get back in that piece of shit. Wish I would have taken my original trade idea. Definitely wish I would regret not trading Alf, my original trade idea, with that one. Now, TATT looks...
IPO is now trading.
IPO
is now trading.
TATT looks like it's kind of maybe finding some support here. Is it? It kind of looks like it is. I mean, it's really not... I mean, it's down, but it's not... I feel like it could come back. I mean, it's at $9, $8.90. When you look at this daily chart, look at that breakout, man, on the daily. But one thing that really scares me about TATT is look back previously on the daily. If you look left on the daily, you got September 24th or September 24th and September or January 5th. These one-day failed spikers. So it looks like it gapped up and it just faded all day long. So same thing with this one. In January, it gapped up, it spiked for a second, and then it faded the rest of the day. So that makes me weary. Look at this one. Gaps up, and now it's fading. Gee, what a fucking surprise. I'm not going to dip by TATT because of that looking left on the daily. That right there is a warning sign. And now it could come back. It is at 52-week highs. It could find support and come back. But it looks like it's finding a bid here in the 890s. But that daily chart makes me scared. So it's trying to bounce a little bit, but MRIN. I think MRIN might come back. I don't know if it's going to break low a day here or not. It's going sideways. I'm thinking about covering the last of my short on a dip down to 21. Is it going to bust through 21 or is it going to hold? It looks like it's holding. And look at a 5-minute chart. I like to look at the multiple time frames. Kind of gives me a different... I don't know if I want to cover the rest of my short or not. I think I'm going to. I hate to cover into the strength right here, but it looks like it's about to get over 22. All right, fuck it. Oh. All right, I covered the rest of my short. I don't like the cover at 21.77, but I feel like it's finding support here at some of the pre-market highs. And I feel like this is going to come back and maybe test the highs. I don't know. I think probably what I'll do is risk. Now I'm just going to set my risk at low a day. Right here at 21 even. So you got a bottom here at 21. And then another bottom. Oh, no, don't give it up now. Come on, don't break low a day. I'm going to be so butthurt if it breaks low a day and I'm not short. Yeah, being boxed in's weird. It's a weird feeling. It's like you're rooting for both sides. And the emotions are like, whenever it was really squeezing hard at 25, I was thinking, man, being long, like I would totally be taking profits into this. But I was like, I don't want to take profits because I'm short. And so if I keep getting squeezed, I want to still have my, I need to still have my long. So it's kind of strange. Come on, don't give it up. You gonna crack low a day? Might just fade now. Oh, I'm sad. It's gonna fucking. I shouldn't be sad. It's gonna break low a day. Fuck! And I got rid of my short. God damn it. That sucks. I mean, I'm still green, but ooh, look at it dumping now. Son of a bitch, and I covered my short. You know what? It doesn't matter how well I do on any given trade. I find a way to fuck a trade up every single time. Damn it, man. I knew this thing was going to fade. I knew this morning spike was not going to last and it was going to fade. That's why I took the short. I got patience issues. Anyways, I'll hang on a little bit longer. I mean, I'm in the green. I don't like my ad that I had there. And I don't like my cover either. Both of them were shitty. C-pop. Oh no. Did you sell buying or did you add or what'd you do with your position? C-pop still giving it up. I mean, if you didn't sell and you decided to hold on a little bit, I don't blame you. Okay, so with MRIN, I'll probably wait for a bounce and cover some into the bounce. I think I'm going to add a little bit more into this flush. Buy. Okay, I got some at $20.17. And it's going to go lower on me. I mean, shit, we got $5 a range here. We're going to get a bounce here. I just need not to add to my positions too. I don't need to scale in too big, too fast. I need to be patient with it. I wasn't patient with my short. Fuck, man. I had a really, really good plan. I had an excellent plan because I thought this might have a morning spike, short into the spike, and I didn't think it would hold the spike, cover into the fade, and then later today rebuy. And my timing is fucked up. I covered too early and I started rebuying too early. Hit my stop loss at 52. Well, hey, at least you made $1 a share, though. You're holding your short NTLA. NTLA. There we go. Oh, wow. That's a big company. Look at that. Gapped up. I wonder what the news was. News. Licensing deal, FDA. This is a big company. I think it is NTLA. Let's look at the market cap and the float. 60 million. Oh, it's not that big. Super high price though. See what happens. AMC dumping. I thought about shorting that yesterday. It was breaking key support. AMC. Yesterday I was AMC. But these Reddit stocks have a tendency to hold up. So yesterday I did get short for a little bit, but I was like, fuck this. I was thinking, look at this. See how it's had this sideways price action? It's fading. I was like, it's breaking key support. So I was thinking this is going to really start to flush today. And I was right about that, but I didn't stand the trade. Because yesterday it had a pretty nice flush, and I just covered into the flush, even though I thought it would have more downside today. See this? Covered into that. Plus, the thing I don't like about AMC is that you have to have it's like say you're gonna short $25, it's gonna take up $100 worth of buying power, or I think it's 8-to-1. It'll take up $200. Say if you short $25 worth, it's gonna take up $200 worth of buying power in your account. So it just takes up so much buying power in your account. I'm just like, fuck this thing. Sorry for my language. I should probably clean it up a little bit. I don't know if you guys have kids or anything like that. So I'm hoping this is the bottom here, and then we can get a bounce. God, I would love to see a bounce up to 25. You know that a lot of dip buyers are going to come in on this, though, on MRN. There's so many people that missed this push up to 25 from 14. And it's a multi-day runner. And it's a breakout. This is the breakout level, actually, 20. So it's a whole dollar number. I'm thinking this thing is... I'm thinking this level should hold. Look, it's a breakout over 20. It's a whole dollar number. Right? I'm thinking that dip buyers should be chomping at the bit right now to hop back in on this right now on MRIN. It's a multi-day runner. Multi-day runners definitely the best ones to dip buy. Plus, we're getting close to... Well, I mean, we're not quite close to 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but, you know, if I'm dip buying in the morning, I do like to do it closer to 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, and we're getting somewhat close to that. Still got 40 minutes, but give or take a few minutes. It's not an exact science. Blin. B-I-L-N. Oh, yeah, what's A-U-U-D doing? Failing? Blin. So, Investors Underground probably got short in this morning spike. Probably covered some, but it's still holding up. Blin's holding up. Definitely don't want to overstay on your short on that one, I don't think. And rat-a-tat-tat with my get like that. Tat. 890s. I thought about pulling the trigger. I should have. Could have made a quick $500 there. Could have bought 1,000 shares. But I'm not trying. I'd be selling though if I had, say, I would have bought 1,000 or 1,500 shares here at 890. I probably would have sold it all into that at 950. Because look at this. You know, it put in a high, got at 1050, put another high at 10, got rejected. So 1050 tells me it's probably gonna get rejected too. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. All right. I'm back. And there goes Alf. Knew Alf was going to have a bounce sooner or later. There it is. Almost $1 a share of range. I mean, it almost made it down to $14.50. I mean, if you timed it perfectly, maybe got it at $14.60. Now the question is, no, it's definitely not a short. First green day after a sell-off. No, I'm not going to short this. And I'm seriously considering, I mean, if MRIN can't hold this 20-ish level to getting out completely and being done with the trade for the week. Damn, Alf up to 16. Damn, I've had some good trade ideas, just poorly executed. Alf got over 1550. Slap down. Blend up to the 640s. And with MRIN, I'm probably going to set the stop loss at like 1974. So we'll see if it can hold low a day. I mean, right now it's fading, fading, fading. Really wanted to hold this, though. Probably set my stop loss at 19. Well, maybe 1969. Because now with my ads, that's my new average is 1969. So that's just below the low. And I still made good money on it today. See, last week whenever I closed, when I ended the live stream, I closed. I checked my P&L for the week, and I think it was down 3,800 on the week. So I had a pretty good week this week, so I'm excited to see what my P&L is this week. Let's check that right now. But I ended up making like the second half of Friday after the live stream. I ended up making like I think like $2,000 later that day. So my P&L actually ended up way better than it was at that moment. Ended up better than I thought it was going to be. Wave going sideways, holding up. Wave's holding up. So let's check my P&L for the week now. See where we're at. All right. Because I do got a busy day ahead of me. I got some work later. I think I'm gonna go to the pool today and swim some laps. I'm gonna go sit in the sauna. All right. Got some errands to run. Got a big weekend ahead. 4th of July. 4th of July I think might be one of my favorite holidays. Well, it's my anniversary too with my wife. 4th of July. Actually, July 5th is our anniversary because courthouse wasn't open on July 4th. But we picked that date because we both like summer and because, you know, it's always a party on 4th of July. So people are excited to celebrate your shit with you. Neg. Oh, shit. Look at Neg. Lil Neg. Squeezing. Damn. Look at that move. Neg. This is such a weird stock. Look at this breakout. I mean, I really want to short this parabolic move, but that's scary. Look at that. Neg. Damn. Neg. Got halted on the way up, too. I'm just curious. I want to see if there's even any shares to short at E-Trade. Oh, it got halted on the way down. No, it didn't. Looks like there's no shares to short, which is probably a good thing because I don't need to be getting fucking squeezed right now. Yes! Look at fucking MRIN. Yes! Starting to bounce. Let's go. Bounce. Go. There we go. Remember we talked about all those factors that lined up? Whole dollar number at 20. A breakout on the daily chart. It's pulling back to the breakout level on the daily chart. Right? Now, I mean, this could be a higher or a lower high and then just fade. But, I mean, it's definitely getting some volume and it's trying. And you got all these people that missed this big squeeze this morning that are like, fuck, I want in. I got FOMO. Anyways, back to my P&L for the week. Let's see what we got here. Oops. Shit. I don't want to go there. Hit the wrong button. Go to portfolios. Okay. Oh, so we can see where I ended up on the whole month of June. See where I ended up on June. So the month of June, because this week, July started on Wednesday. Or Wednesday was July 30th. It's the last day. So I ended the month up. I made $30,928.11. And that was as of Wednesday. So that was a June. That's a pretty good month for me. That's pretty good. My best month ever was 47K. So that's pretty good. So where are we at for July? July, I had a pretty good day yesterday, or a decent day. My goal is to make $1,000 a day. So right now, for July, I'm up $7,882.06. So that's pretty good start to July. Actually, fucking fantastic start to July. Man, look at Neg. Dude, look at Neg. As soon as it went green, now I am seriously considering taking profits, my entire position off of here at VWAP. Oh, I don't know if I can. I know what I'll do. I'll sell my shares that I had a shitty entry up here at. Let's see. There you go. Keep squeezing. And then I'll set a stop loss. Come on, hurry up. Place order. Boom. All right. Got me executed at 21.56. I probably sold too early, but it's coming up near this VWAP level. And the thing about it, though, is I don't want to sell all of my long. So now I sold these shares that I bought during this consolidation. I basically just sold those shares. I selected some lots and just took those out because I had a shitty entry on those. And then now my new stop loss is 1851, or my new average is 1851. So now I truly can set a stop at the low of day, say at 1969, and then hopefully, just hopefully, this thing doesn't crack low a day and we start getting higher lows and it grinds back up towards the highs and we get a squeeze. That is my plan. And if it doesn't and it takes me out, I'll still make $1 a share. I'll still make a few $100 and already add to a great start of July. So that's my plan with MRIN. Blinn wanting to test the highs. Negs on top watch. I keep telling myself I'm not going to trade the rest of the day at all. But I don't know. If Neg pulls back, I might grab some. But I don't know if it's going to pull back. Let's consolidating near the highs. Because this is a nice looking breakout on the daily. NEGG. Neg. Look at that breakout on the daily. Boom. You know what? I've noticed that anytime you get a stock that breaks the previous day's highs, like a multi-day breakout, they it's a high probability that it squeezes. Because you look at this right here at on neg at 1978, so you could call it 20. And lo and behold, $1978, look, got halted at 1978, and then it just squeezed after that. You know, another example is last Friday. I traded like shit last Friday, but one thing I didn't fuck up was I screwed up my sells, but last Friday on ALF, same exact thing. Look at this breakout on ALF. Yesterday, when it broke out over the 1630s, let's look at a daily chart. I didn't like chasing it. I hate chasing. But see, you got the high 1650 here. And it already squeezed it already went from 12s up to 16. So I was like, God, I don't want to chase this. I don't want to chase it. But I was like, it's a multi-day breakout. So, I mean, it's got to have at least $1 in it or $2. So I bought it. And, I mean, that was in the live stream too. I just had shitty sells. But that's okay. The reason why my sells were so shitty with it were because, not to make excuses, were just because that stock had already gone from 12 all the way up to 16. So it's like, man. So that's why I was selling so fast. I mean, but look at that breakout, that multi-day breakout. Boom, on volume. So that's definitely a setup to always watch for. Multi-day breakouts. The best are like multi-day, multi-day breakout, multi-month breakout, like a 52-week high. You got all those timelines lined up in one. That's a recipe for, let's go to the moon. Neg holding VWAP. All right, and I'm just going to set my stop loss on my wave at 2050, which is my entry. I got small size, so I don't care about that one so much. If I would have had normal size, I would have definitely been selling into this push towards 30. And MRIN pulling back a little bit. Kind of tempted to add a little bit here. Oh, I missed it. Maybe I'll get it here in a second. I put the ad in at 2090, and as soon as I pressed the button, it started popping up. If I don't get it, oh well. Might get the ad. Nope. Didn't get it. That's alright though. Oh, CXRT. I was thinking this would be a good dip buy as well. It's hitting the, oh no, never mind. Oh shit! Look at this. CXRT. Oh, no. See, this might be a dip buy right now. I don't know. They must have had some shitty news. CTXR. All right. Wow, look at that. I mean, if you look at the daily, look at this on the daily. My God. What the hell happened to them? Maybe I shouldn't buy that. Damn, that's an extreme fails. CTXR. I mean, I'm tempted to buy it. Golly, it just got its... I was shorting this last week. I bought the panic. I dip bought it last week, and then I shorted it. I'm tempted to buy it right here. I'm going to stay away from it. Staff hitting high day scanner too. STAF. Staff is getting busy. This was on the gapped up yesterday afternoon. And then now, there she goes. She's breaking out over the pre-market highs. That's usually a buy signal. Neg pulling back. I'm not going to lie. I want to buy Neg. It's pulling back to the breakout level. I've been trying to not take trades. Been trying not to take trades. And I'm buying some Neg. I bought some Neg. I can't help it. 2042, I'm in. Bought some little Neg. I'm only buying it because it's at the breakout level. The breakout level was 20-ish. Could go a little bit lower. But Neg has been holding up. And I'm thinking Neg looks like it wants to have legs. Let me pull up the Neg. What's up, little Neg? Where's it at? There she is. See the breakout? It's pulled back to the breakout level. 20-ish. So that's part of the reason why I bought it. Bought the Yank. So let's see if we can get a pop up to 22 on Neg. Hopefully I didn't mistime it like I did Alf. That fucker. Alright, so I got my ad at 2090 on my MRIN. That order got executed. So new average is 1919. Meanwhile, Neg not doing anything right now, but give it a little time. MRIN. Got my ad. Now it's getting bought up. Sweet. Oh. So I'm hoping Neg is going to... I mean... all I want is a bounce up to 22. Give me $1.50 and I'll be happy. $1.50 and I'll be happy. Okay, let's be honest. We're never happy, alright? We always want more. Don't we? We always want more. It's never enough. Or do they say that once you make like you make 70 grand a year, anything more than that, your happiness levels don't go up? I don't know if I agree with that. Basically, when your needs are met, that after that, but I don't know, man. I really like having money. I really enjoy having cash and being able to spend it and buy shit and go places and not fucking, because when I was in my 20s, I was fucking poor. I was broke. And I grew up, I didn't grow up very rich. I didn't have, my parents told me how much money we grew up on and how much money they made combined in a year. I was like, oh my God, how did we live? I didn't realize we were so dirt poor. Jesus Christ. I had no clue we were so poor. But apparently, it didn't feel like it though. I mean, I was always fed, and I wasn't deprived. My parents gave me a lot of love, so kudos to them for creating such a good, loving, happy home life, even though we didn't have any money. But I guess when you're a kid, you don't notice things like that. Ooh, a lot of panic on ATOS. ATOS giving it up. ATOS. Man, lots of fails today. ATOS really fading. Oh, I was surprised. I thought this was going to come back. Is this a dip buy opportunity on ATOS? ATOS? Man, that's some extreme panic right there. I don't know. My Neg is fading more. But I think Neg will come back, so I'm not going to cut it. ATOS, I'm not going to take the trade, but I think ATOS is a dip buy right now. I think ATOS is going... This is my prediction right now. ATOS bounces close to like 625. 620. I think it at least gets back close to 620. But I'm not going to buy it. Oh, Neg, come on, man. Why do you want to give it up like that, Neg? I'm not cutting Neg yet. I'm not making the same mistake. And this is... Oh, I don't want to get stubborn. I really feel like Neg's going to bounce. I want to add... Okay, I added 1997. I added to my Neg. Neg, 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 neg. Oh. Man, lots of stocks getting their ass kicked today. This is kind of scary. I'm seeing a lot of stocks just giving it up left and right. MRIN. Maybe I should just cut this and get out. MRIN got smacked just now. It was on its way up. Oh man, what to do with it? I'll just set the stop loss. I mean, I can't lose on the trade as long as I cut it at low a day. with MRIN. And this is the hottest stock of the week. So, and if it breaks the low a day, so be it. It breaks the low a day. But I really feel like out of all the stocks, I mean, we're seeing a lot of stocks get their ass kicked. What is the SPY doing? SPY's just, hanging around at the highs like it always does. I'm gonna be really surprised if we don't get a bounce out of NEG. I mean, because every time this thing has sold off, I mean, it's just come right back. Five-minute chart. 5-minute chart. I just think I mistimed it a little bit, my dip buy on it. But, I mean, I definitely think NEG. I mean, the real highs. Let's see here. What was the high on that day? Not the after hours highs, but so the high was 1963. So NEG should bounce here. Come on, NEG. Okay, I put a buy order in at 1964. I should probably, if I'm gonna take it at 64, I should just take it at 71. And it got taken. So I got another ad there at 1970. What did I get it at? 1970. Yep. So this is right back to that breakout level. 20-ish. And wave is curling. Now, okay, so worst case scenario with NEG. Say it decides it never wants to bounce. Where would my stop be? Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about that. I mean, I guess it would have to be 1950? No? Okay, maybe there's a little pop. We'll see if we can get a bounce here. Damn, I'm glad I didn't decide to chase it near the highs though. Imagine being the people right here, the breakout buyers, trying to buy this breakout over the highs at 23. And you just get fucking stuffed and it just immediately fades, drops $1 a share, $2 a share in a minute, 2 minutes. Screw that. I don't like buying breakouts like that. ATOS, testing low a day, might fade some more. So my new average on NEG is $20.24. So I'm just a few cents away from being in the green. I'll probably start selling at 21. to put a sell order in. I put a sell order in at $20.90. Not all of it, just half of it. Oh, I'm glad I didn't dip buy ATOS, but I am getting more and more interested in dip buying ATOS. All right. I bought some ATOS into this extreme panic. I got it at $5.35. I do believe that ATOS can at least bounce back to 6. I went from 6.25 to 6.15. Now it's 6. Meanwhile, Neg starting to put together somewhat of a bounce. There we go. Come on, Neg. Weak ass bounce. All right, Neg putting in a weak bounce. Man, I should have a little more patience. I think I want more size. Oh, Neg, come on, man. And I'm talking about ATOS wanting more size. I think I'm going to take some more size into this. Okay, I bought some more at 5.32. I'm getting really impatient with Neg, but I mean, I'm so impatient. If these stocks don't do what I want right when I want it to, then I just get out and I need to practice more patience. I give it up to Henry, man. That dude's got some patience. He said, what was it earlier? I forgot what stock he said he was in. Oh, he was in Blinn. From 6. Yesterday he said he was in Blinn from 6. Pre-market. He held all day yesterday. He didn't even sell into the spike at 6.50. I don't know how he doesn't take any profits there. That's beyond me. And then it dumps, and he doesn't sell. He doesn't cut his loss. He just holds through all this shit. And I wonder if he sold any up here in the 730s. God, I hope so. I'm going to text him and ask him. See what he said. See what he says. Come on, Neg. What the hell? You're taking my profits on the day. See, this is why I did not want to overtrade. My goal is $1,000 a day. I've already exceeded that. And now I'm stuck in this fucking Neg. Dreaming about a bounce. And it still could bounce, but now I'm just pissing myself off and I got shit to do today. I got a long day ahead of me. I got a lot of stuff to do. Tonight's going to be a busy night. I got to work. You know, it's going to be super busy at work. He said, nope, he's going to start selling at 8. God damn it. Close enough, Henry. 750 is close enough on Blinn. 750 is close enough. Take your money, bitch. What you think of Wave, he says. I think it makes me think of that song Wave on Wave. You know what? If I could play that song right now on YouTube, I would. But last time I played a song, they like deleted my shit. So, what are you laughing about, Brian? Why are you laughing? What did I say that made you laugh? I say a lot of stupid things, so I don't know which one set you off. Okay, Neg, bounce for me. Come on, Neg, you can do it. Come to daddy. Come on. Yeah, so that country song, Wave on Wave, it's pretty good. You and Henry. Me and Henry. I know we're so opposite. It's incredible how opposite we are. I think he's fucking crazy for not selling here. He's stubborn about selling too. He does not like to sell because he always thinks his shit's gonna go higher. And I'm like, Henry, it's about to test the fucking highs, Henry. God damn it. I gotta text him. Okay. It's about to test highs. It could get rejected. Pay yourself. Oh, Neg, I could get out right now for 3-cent profit. That was not my goal. And I'm losing patience with Neg, and I don't want to take a loss on it, so I'm very tempted to just take it off right now. Fucking A. Come on, Neg. Just give me a push up to 21. Oh, no. MRN's dying. Fuck. Oh, it's testing the lows right now. I'm going to have to cut it. God damn it. Ugh. Don't do it. All right, my average is $19.19. Should I just put my stop in at my... Okay, there we go, Neg. Come on, baby. Ugh. All right, I took half off at 2050 on Neg. Because I'm going to be really pissed if I lose money on this stock. So I just took some off just because I'm impatient. If Henry was here, he would be all but hurt that I sold. And he's like, Neg's going to go and it's going to break out over 23 and it's going to go to 100 and blah, 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 blah. But I think Neg sucks. And... oh, come on. MRIN. You're making me so sad. Breaking my heart. And there goes Neg. You know what? I don't have enough patience. I mean, this thing's probably going to get over 21. And I probably won't be there to see it get over 21. Fuck Neg, I'm out. I sold it. I got out for minimal gains, and I'm gonna regret selling it if I had any patience whatsoever. But I do. I need to go swim. I got shit to do today, and watching neg isn't on the to-do list. Okay, so MRIN bottomed out in 1950, and it's probably going to break through that. Probably should sell the rest of it. Blinn. Oh my God. Henry's about to get his 8. He's about to get his 8. Oh, he sold some at 788. Fuck yeah. Yay. Now watch. If it goes higher, Henry just said, wave, about to squeeze, bitch. I'm still in my ATOS. All right, so wave right here. Look, it's got these highs. It's got all this resistance right here. So look at the volume. Let's look at the volume. So a couple days ago, it did over 100 million in volume. It did 135 million. Today, it doesn't have near that volume. Not yet anyways. But it could. I'm tempted to short Blinn. Ooh, I'm glad I got an egg. All right, I'm gonna set the stop loss at my entry on MRIN. I pray to God it doesn't go any lower. I wonder if there's any shares to short. I'm thinking it's going to get rejected by 8 here on Blinn. No? I mean, I'm not going to trade it. I'm not getting in it. I'm not doing it. It's over $8 now. Volume is coming in. The volume is picking up on it. I'm not shorting it. Meanwhile, MRN still fading. Damn it, I should have held my short. God, I suck. Fuck. I just bought Tim Gordani's Trading Tickers DVD. Hope to learn it. Hey, which one did you buy? Did you get number 1 or did you get the second one? Because he has 2 out. Because I watched the first one. Actually, that's pretty much where I learned to short sell, was watching that first DVD. He's a cool cat, man. That guy, he's got his shit together. I traded with him one time in person. It was with him, that dude Steven Ducks. If you guys ever heard of that guy, he's on YouTube a lot. He's a Asian dude. He turned 25 when he first started trading. In 1 year he went from 25 grand to $1 million in a year. So it was him, Ducks, Mark Crook, Tim Bowen, and Sykes. Those are the most, and then some other students. Oh, okay, yeah, dude, that's a great DVD, man. Great DVD. That's well spent money. So I was thinking about buying Trading Tickers number 2. In fact, I will buy it. I know I'll buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm surprised I haven't bought it already. You know what? Some people, like Henry, doesn't like to spend money on like mentorship or subscription services. You know, because he feels like he can get everything, you know, for free, and he's done well. But I don't mind spending some money on investing in myself, investing in my mind. I don't mind spending money at all on stuff like that, because I believe you get it back tenfold. I mean, when I first joined the Tim Sykes challenge, you know, I have a completely different trading style than him. I don't trade anything like him at all, but I've paid over $5,000 for his service, and like anytime I ever tell people that, they always think it's like it is a shit ton of money. They always think, they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you paid that much money. But then I think about it now, I'm like, that $5,000 ain't shit. I just made that this morning. You know, on one trade, on one ticker. So it was well worth it to pay that $5,000. And we're starting to get a bounce on ATOS. So we're up 10 cents now. I mean, this is kind of a slow mover, but I think it has potential to go to 6. I'll probably start selling 570s, 575. I have Steven Dux's DVD too. I got his DVD. I bought his DVD. I also bought Roland Wolf's. I got his. You know what? If I was gonna say if you should join a mentorship, I would suggest joining Investors Underground. That would be my recommendation. I mean, every day. Okay, first of all, his chat room is way better than Sykes' chat room. Not to hate on Sykes' chat room, but they trade too many fucking OTCs. I mean, if you like OTCs, but they trade so many OTCs there. But Sykes' Investors Underground, I love that. You know, they got a traders lounge. So because most of the chat rooms, it's only tickers only price action. But in the traders lounge, you can talk all kinds of shit and say whatever. Bison's in it, and then he has his watch list. He puts out a watch list every day, and he has like different sections of his watch list. He has like, you know, continuation, failed follow through, you know, and then so you can kind of have an idea of this. It's really, that watch list is super helpful because it really helps you keep tickers on your radar. He's good at keeping up with them. And they do, and it's cheaper. His is cheaper. I think I paid for 14 months. I think I paid like $1,500 or something for 14 months, something like that. But now with Sykes, I have a lifetime subscription to Sykes's, so I paid like an extra $4,000 for lifetime. So I have lifetime access to all his webinars. That Trading Tickers DVD that you just bought is in his. You can access it for, you know, with his, and you have access to all his DVDs and stuff. All right, I'm officially at my fucking MRIN. I'm at my entry now on MRN. So I'm about to turn a winner into a loser. Well, not a loser because I still already booked profits on it, but Ah, look at that. I know this fucker's gonna bounce. So 1886 was the low of this candle. Hopefully that's the low. And then it comes back. Yeah, but at Investors Underground they have a lot of, they have webinars, they have the watch list, their chat room's great. But I mean, either one, either one I think will be beneficial. Oh man, if I would have taken my blend short, look at that at $8. I could have made 50 cents a share. I had a feeling it was going to get rejected that level. And that's not that I had a feeling, but when you look left, it's moving right into that resistance zone, so it's probably going to get a pullback. I think Wave's about to squeeze, about to break high a day. You know, I'm a huge believer in that, you know, a modern education, you know, like our modern education system we have will make you a living, and that self-education will make you a fortune. So whatever you're interested in, continuing to educate yourself, I believe, will make you a fortune. Make you a lot of money. Okay, so I'm hoping and praying that this is the bottom right here, and that 1886. My entry is 1919. So I think I'm just gonna risk the low a day. Put the stop loss in, and then go about my business for the day. And hopefully, when I come back, this fucker is up here in the up in the 20s. Because my overall more long-term-ish bias to Tuesday is I'm thinking long. Let's look at the daily chart before we wrap this up. Okay, so it's pulling back to the breakout levels, and hopefully it's going to come back. So we had this big, on the 15-minute chart, had this big cup and handle. We had a breakout. It's pulling back, and hopefully we get one more scoop and squeeze. Is SPCE a dip buy? Let's look at that. Space. It could be. Where's it at? I thought I had it in here. Let me see. SPCE. All right. Yes, I do think SPCE could be a dip buy here. Big sell-off. Yeah, look at that. I totally think SPCE could be a dip buy here. And right now, when you're talking about dip buying in the morning, right now, this is the time of day to do it. I mean, you could buy it and then just risk low a day. 45, went to 54. Looks like it's about to crack low a day right now. I might dip buy this right now. Let me get it up here. SPCE. It does look like a dip buy, doesn't it? I mean, red to green is 43 bucks. I mean, that would be the ultimate level that you want to dip buy it at, but I think it could dip buy. I'm going to buy some. I like that idea. All right, I'm in. I got some at $46.10. I might add if it goes a little bit lower too. I'm not if it breaks low a day, I'm not gonna just get out immediately. I think I might add into more downside. What's Neg doing? Did I get out? Okay, Neg did go to 21. That's okay though. So I'll probably look to say space bounces to, close to 50, maybe 49. I'll probably get out right there. Make $4 a share. So that's my goal with SPCEs. $4 a share. And it's starting to bounce a little bit now. And I'm going to set my stop loss on MRIN at the low a day. Hopefully it doesn't go any more lower than it already has. God, man. Would have hammered that short. Fuck. If I would just had some more patience. It's okay, though. And I think we're going to get a nice bounce close to 50 on SPCE. So that's it. I'm going to set my stop loss on MRIN, a low a day. And I think we'll be getting a bounce here real quick on SPCE. So I'm done. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back next Friday. Next Friday, I'll be back. Everybody have a great 4th of July weekend. Be safe. Have a good time. Enjoy your family and friends. And we'll be back next week to make some money. Thank you for tuning in, fellas, ladies. Everybody, thank you so much. Appreciate your interaction on the chat. And you guys be well.